This morning I read some very interesting information about Edgar Cayce. He was known as America's sleeping prophet, and in the year 1942 he predicted that World War III would begin in 2011. I read a very interesting discussion. One of the people in the discussion has been researching Edgar Cayce for years on end, and this person had tremendous knowledge and said the problem with him and his writings and predictions is that many people misinterpret what he's saying, and then things get twisted around. I'm putting this article up because this was said to be a very good, accurate article about what he foresaw happening in the summer of 2011. So I'm going to put a link and we'll go through the article really fast. He foresaw many apocalyptic world events involving natural disasters that would change the face and the surface of the earth. And not only that, but would trigger wars, economic collapse, and socio-political unrest. And then he says that World War III would begin in the summer of 2011 and cause a major shift in political and economic powers on Earth. He issued a warning and said that if humanity changed its behavior, this World War III did not have to happen. But as you're well aware, people refuse to change their behavior. So this could very well signal the end of life on earth as we know it, just saying if that scenario would play forth. He foresaw the Third World War even before the end of the Second World War, and he gives the areas in the world where the war would be generated and started and different hot spots, and this is very interesting. He spoke about a wild dictator that would lead to the fall of the Mideast and a global war that would decimate humanity. He predicts it all begins in the summer of 2011. There's a little bit more information in this article. Here's a plaque commemorating him where he was buried. He says that, he said that humanity would experience a day of reckoning and predicted the year of the second coming of Jesus to be 2012, which some people say it might not be literal, it might be more of a Christ consciousness in people's minds. The article here also mentions a new field of science that he predicted in 1939, saying that it will take into account the spiritual and mental realms. So this is very interesting. I'll put a link up here and you can take a quick look. This is Weekly World News, and I wouldn't have gone here if it would not have been for the comments of these knowledgeable people that I read. So this is just a small aspect of it. I do believe there's going to be a nuclear holocaust. I made a video about it in my video titled "The Seabird Returns Brings Vision of a Nuclear Holocaust." And also I had the vision of the black rain falling, and it was a vision that kept repeating itself over and over. I didn't understand the meaning. This was a month or two ago, until recently when I read that the radioactive rain falling from Fukushima is called black rain. That's the term that scientists use to describe radioactive rain falling on us. So I'll put a link up for you and you can go here. I'll probably put up another video with a lot more in-depth information.